Hello to all my friends out there. Hi, you guys. Well, I'm excited because I'm making a Hello Fresh meal tonight. So I'm very excited about that. Okay, I have 2 drinks. These are beautiful tumblers I have. Amber glassware. I had 4 and I broke 2. Where are my straws? Okay, this one is lime and water, so that's nice. And this one, I think it's peppermint tea. Let me see. Black tea. Okay, now, what did I make? Okay, my meals are a little bit off because I gave some of the food to my son because it's enough for 8 meals and there's only 1 of me, and I have another one of these coming Wednesday. So this is crunchy Italian chicken sheet bake. So I thought I was getting the chicken strips out last time, and I didn't. I got the cutlets out, so I have the strips left. So the HelloFresh meat is good. So okay, for 2 meals is 10 ounces, about 5 ounces per meal. What I really like is that the food is very yummy and very easy to make. So I just did the best I could with my strips. They were a little bit frozen. So I thought, well, you know, hey, it's time for dinner, you guys. You're going to have to finish baking. So here it is. The crunchy chicken. Let me taste it. That is delicious. It's so easy to make too. Okay. Evenly spread sour cream on tops of chicken. Mound with Panko Mixture. Pressing firmly to adhere, no need to coat underneath sides. So, okay, I couldn't find what I saw them, but they got lost in my refrigerator somewhere. And I just cleaned my refrigerator, so I don't know what the problem was. Okay, so for the Panko Mixture, in a medium bowl, combine panko, Italian cheese, 1 tablespoon Italian seasoning. So I use my Italian breadcrumbs. So I just sprinkled on top my Italian, I put sour cream, I sprinkled Italian style breadcrumbs, grated Parmesan cheese from the Dollar Tree. I sprinkled Italian seasoning and salt and pepper. And it says to bake 425. But I didn't do that. Salt and pepper. Oh, I forgot to light my candle. Okay, I have to tell you guys something. This candle is from Bed Bath & Beyond, and I have been burning it for months and months. The wick never burns down. It smells just as good as the day I got it, and their stuff is always on sale. And I walk past it every day, and I am going to be buying myself. My son bought me this candle. I love it. And it's the color I like. It's the scent I like. It's the color I like. I got good value. I don't know how much he paid for it. All right, now let me give you the chicken so you can make this. I'll just let you see the whole thing. so you can take a screenshot. And if you order from my link, you get $100 off, and I get $10 off. So I did actually get two $10 off last month, so that was awesome. So one of the things they had was these green beans, the HelloFresh green beans. So I steam my green beans, and I put a little butter. I had bought butter, and then I sprinkled lemon pepper. That's the way I like to steam my vegetables. Then I made a tasty salad. These are my homegrown cucumbers. I have tomatoes and green onion from HelloFresh. The HelloFresh really agrees with me. If I want to be good on my diet, you know, the HelloFresh is perfect. There's nothing like you go, oh, you know, you wouldn't be saying to yourself, oh, I really shouldn't be eating that. No, it's very healthy. So I'll have a little, I try to eat as much vinegar as I possibly can. So, now you guys can make this too. Everyone doesn't want to purchase the HelloFresh, but they can still have the nice meals. Okay, now I have some stuff I want to tell you guys. Some very important stuff. Not life and death, but that's okay. Let me move my food. That chicken is good. You gotta make that. Good chocolate is expensive. I think I paid $3 for this little bar of chocolate, but that's okay. I also I bought 5. I'm gonna be taking another trip down there. Get the good stuff. Another thing is, oh, TJ Preps, I think had a, cola prices going up. Yeah, I think I saw that. What I did is I bought 3 cases of the Walmart brand cola, and another thing is they say we've outstripped our supply of chocolate and coffee. So there's more of a worldwide demand for coffee than there is coffee, cola, and chocolate. So we better get some. And you know, I started, you know, the baking stuff. I'm still doing that. But I can't find white chocolate. And so when I was trying to find it, at one point, and thank God I did it, it's somewhere in here, I got all the white chocolate to make sure I had white chocolate for my baking. Okay, so now about vitamins. A long time ago, one of my customers told me her doctor told her she could take 2 prenatal vitamins, and this has, let's see, a vitamin C, 100%, of zinc, 100, I think it's 160, vitamin C, zinc, and vitamin D12 is only 63%. So by taking 2, so okay, I bought these cheap vitamin Ds. I could just take one of those and take 1 vitamin D. Now the cheap vitamins, not so much. There's no zinc. Let's see. None of this stuff is pretty much 100. There's no D3. I think the vitamin C is 100%. So you have to be careful when you're buying cheap vitamins. We don't want to be deficient in vitamins at a time like this. That's a real bad idea. Okay, so my day started off very bad because the thrift store thing was going good. I bought 7 purses, and you guys saw me. I closed out purses for 2 weeks. And purses are like valueless, really. I hate them. But these purses were like big book bags, like for going to college and stuff. So I was pretty sure I could sell them. So when I buy things, I now have access to Etsy and eBay. So that helps me. But if I don't sell the stuff, that means I have to take it to the swap meet and I have to unload it. And so I had to do that. And you guys saw the stuff I was unloading, mostly clothes. So they overcharged me for a piece of furniture. So I went back in there and they aggravated the hell out of me because they insinuated I was trying to get cash back. I have cash back on my cards, every card. I don't need their 20 bucks. But anyway, they annoyed me very bad, and I was really grateful that it happened because I won't be using my cards in thrift stores anymore. That's a no-no. I was a hairstylist. I never messed the money up. I did fast food. I was the drive-up lady. I never had a penny missing. But, you know, accidents can happen. And I had never seen these two ladies in there, and they'll not be seeing me again. So anyway, I got my $20. They put it back on the card right away, so that was good. And my son checked just to make sure. So I got 7 purses, and you know I hate purses because they're bulky. But the other thing I got was I got these two. I got 2 of these. This is actually really beautiful, and I priced this at $100. And I got this fake, these are costume jewelry or fashion jewelry. This is the kind of stuff I like to sell. It's small, it's not junky. So I got 7 purses, 2 necklaces, and 1 ring. I would buy more stuff, you guys, but there isn't anything. Okay, I wanted to say something, you know, when I was kind of yelling at this woman. I said, there is nothing in this store I need. And I said it started with an S. My son goes, Mom, that's bad. I go, yeah, I know. But let's say stuff. She goes, it's not you know what. I said, what is it? She said, it's merchandise. I go, okay. I took merchandise to the swap meet for 2 weeks in a row, and I can sell that merchandise easily for $1 because that's all it's really worth. If you're doing resale, you're buying stuff at a thrift store that someone has donated because they don't want it anymore, and you're trying to sell it, you know. Okay, like, let's take this. Well, Rhoda, that is overpriced for $100. Yeah, I know it, but go try to find one, and it's very beautiful on the right person. My neighbor sells Asian stuff, and they do very well. Also, I sell these black beads very easily. Okay, so, purses, 2 necklaces, and 1 ring. Don't be thinking merchandise is going to be worth much during a depression because nobody's going to have any money. Keep your own merchandise, and if it starts to get to you, sell it. Okay, so now, so that's that on the merchandise. Now about the color palette. I'm trying to do the feng shui. I'm trying to do the cleaning. It's going well. My garden is coming along, which gives me tasty food to eat. I'm trying to do the year-round garden, and I'm trying to stick to a color palette. White, brown, black, tan, beige, terracotta, and teal. The reason I added teal is because teal is one of the central colors in home design because it goes with anything, if you've ever noticed. So I try to find works of art. They don't have to be super duper, they just have to be painted by a person. So now I want to talk to you guys about perfume bottles real quick. Perfume bottles are interesting. Okay, this is a Halston perfume bottle, not authentic. I'm pretty sure this came from China because it's plastic. I think Halston was a person who was enamored by the Asian culture. And this smells so good. You know, when I watched the show and they said the inspiration was exotic orchids. I go, oh, that sounds good. Victor Hugo's underwear, G-string. I go, that sounds revolting. And tobacco. I hate cigarette smoke. So like, it revolted me to the point I go, I can't even bring myself to smell this stuff again. But you know, it smells really good. So I think, you know, this was mass produced in China. I could not find one of these. I'm looking for authentic. I can't find one at a reasonable price. But if you're looking, eventually you will find. So that is kind of interesting about Halston, how he wanted to go to China and mass produce his stuff. I don't know if he wanted to. I think he did, because, you know, you saw the orchids, you know, the red, the minimalism, you know, the red, and you would see various Buddhas and stuff. So anyway, there was a definite Asian flair. A lot of them, a lot of the fashion designers. That's a very unhealthy way to make your fortune. Then this is Versace. Okay, this is a beautiful bottle. I got this, I think, for Christmas, and I love it. So you might say, well, do you like Halston better or Versace? That is really hard to say. This is nothing but beautiful, and the bottle is exquisite, and I love it. This is a nice bottle. That is a cheesy bottle, but hey, you know, Halston is dead. And then this is a Gorham bottle. This is a beautiful bottle, and this cologne or perfume is beautiful. So what happened was, I saw this, I don't know how much it was, and I thought, it's old cologne, and I, you know, like in chemistry, you're supposed to woof it. No, I sniffed it, and I got out to the car, and I was still sniffing it, and I said, I will buy this, so I did. And then this, I only have 4 of them, but I'm trying to find them, and this is a really pretty bottle. I think there's an itty bit in there, but it's glued shut, so I can't. I had another one, I forget what it was now, but I broke that to bits. So that was just a little note on the perfume. Good food and good times. Okay, so I just want to mention to you guys, I think there is always going to be a market for costume jewelry. This is actually a pretty decent ring. I love a marquee. Okay, you guys, please like, comment, and subscribe, and God bless you all.